This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The back's got it again. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets to the first and still running. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They're going to run it. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. To the air. It's Allen. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And here's the return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Running with purpose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Stockton. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. To throw, it's Allen. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The back's got it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
Chris, I don't know. It just seemed the timing was off there in these conditions. Wet ball, wet field. You're hoping for an ideal snap and a great hold. And the timing just wasn't there. Now give the special teams on the other side all the credit. They come up with a block and they get their offense the ball back and a chance to put points on the board.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pass. It's Haller. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Powering through a tackle. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. And they're trying to punch it in here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. They draw first blood in this national title game. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. With the catch, it's Frazier. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. The Dogs will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and their ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter, Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. The list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Looking for some space. It's Singleton. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Aller. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. With sure hands, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab behind the line, it's Pena. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal with 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To the air, it's Aller. The sure hands, it's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press in deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He grabs it inside the 20. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Play makes it 2nd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Stockton. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They're going to run it here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Quick throw over the middle. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
In the college... It's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. And the game just good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. The 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. sets out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The shotgun handoff here. Has the first down and more. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Looking deep to the right side. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Ross. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Allen. Finds his man, it's Singleton. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, and shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Second down and goal upcoming. Back in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. Touchdown, Penn State. That's how you finish a play. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Catch made in space. Look out. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. Jukes to get free. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pressure is coming. Another pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one possession here with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Gonna run it. It's Allen. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
He'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Allen. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
1st and goal, handoff.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia. Here we go. National championship game, 4th quarter. One possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Crosses the 35. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On the ground, it's Frazier. Oh, what a move. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And a first down right back to the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking for a late deep throw. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? The pass rush closing in. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Back to pass. It's Eller. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down, but that 1st down is all they need to clinch the national championship.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew,